About set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Washington, well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Grant, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Pass to Adams. Here's Knox. It's deflected. Here's Bennett. Adams covering. Drills it from deep.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Shot is good by Bennett.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter, just over a minute played. To the right side, 6 to shoot. Here's Knox. Misses off the left iron.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Bennett. There's the three. And he buries his first look.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Over to the wing. Pass to Knox. Lets it fly from 18. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Down low. It's picked off. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, got that one up quick.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 5.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Deflected. Here's Bennett. Adams covering. Pass to Bennett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
Quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. Fourth, Denver.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Adams. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. The 3-ball.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The shot that time not on target. And Washington the other way now.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
4-3. Pass to Bennett. Takes a 3. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Knox. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Off the mark, and the drought continues. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Bennett. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Pass to Bird. To the paint. Scott can't get it to go.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Wells. All sorts of time. Yep, count it.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Bird. Oh, no good again that time. Here's Wells. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Washington, Wells, taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. 1:35 left to play in the first.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter here. Not going to go that time.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
They get it again. Shot's good by Scott.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
For Washington, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the triple. The shot comes out. Now Denver takes it the other way. He takes it in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
41 seconds left in the first. He buries it from 3. He's got 10.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Bird. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
From deep. The shot off that time. From deep 3-point range. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. They lead by 13. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Okay, fans, get on up for your Washington.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Pass to Wells. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have for yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
On the court for Denver.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Scott. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Bennett to the wing, right side. Gets an open look and hits it. He has 7.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Adams, coming off a 12-point game. Clock at 6. The ball's knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul. Shooting for Washington, Wells. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Denver, Bishop. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls. So he gets them both. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Bennett. Six on the shot clock. Right wing. From about 19, Adams grabs the miss.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. No good. And Washington the other way now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And a two-handed jam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Target from outside.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires in the triple. He's got 7.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Bennett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The first free throw is good, and the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Count it.
I just love the ball.
Bennett.
The visitors with the ball. They're searching for a way to
Denver
score.
calls time.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Bird. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Braxton.
That one falls.
Assisted by
And you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Bennett. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that one goes in as he's
Peter's
fouled.
second personal
It'll be
foul.
3 points if he converts the free throw.
shooting for Denver. Leiden. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Rebounded by Knox. For Denver, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. To the inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Foul, third team foul. Shooting for Washington. Bennett at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. For Denver, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Denver ball.
Just 5 to shoot. From the high post. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, no good. And Denver's shooting only 36% during the second. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Pass to Bird. From the high post. No good. A bit long that time.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Here's Scott. He can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Bennett can't hit. And for Denver, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Off target with the 3. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Second chance shot. Shot clock at 5. to the wing on the left. Second shot opportunity. He can't hit that time. Knocks down the long J. He's got 5. And so it's Washington up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Well, for Washington, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for you. They eat the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Okay, fans, get on up for your...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And Washington shooting 52% from the floor so far. No luck on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And for Denver, fires for 3. Doesn't go that time. Inside. Pass to Bennett. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Adams. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Second personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Denver, Leiden at the line for 2.
That free throw no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
From downtown, another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Right around 1.5 minutes played in the third quarter. Shoots from the right block. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Goes to Denver.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
In for Washington, Robertson.
Clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Foul, first team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. For Denver, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Down low, looking to win the run, and he lays it up and in. He's got 7.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
And he makes it on the layup.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Now here's Adams. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Denver, Adams. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Second free throw, no good.
All the missed free throws this half are really starting to add up for them. If they lose this game, that has to be a point of emphasis going forward.
Over to the left wing, the shot. They get it back. Tipped.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Robertson. Plenty of space. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Floats one up. And it's good on the layup.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Knox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Unloads. Misses off the right iron. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Adams. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. 10 points for him.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Rebounded by Knox.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Fires from deep. That shot off. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Rebounded by Knox. Denver is shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Over to the wing. To the paint. Goes back up. No good at the rim.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
From 12 feet. No good on the shot. Now Denver takes it the other way. And the three off target. And Washington shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul. Second
He took the
team foul.
contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
That free throw misses. Both teams will make substitutions. So it comes up empty at the line.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Bird. Shot left block. The shot won't fall. One side has dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And for Denver, they're shooting just 24% on this one. Not great. Back to Adams. Shot from 16. Shot's good by Scott.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Adams covering. They swipe it. And here they come.
They're missing a chance to trim the lead by leaving points at the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Washington.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
It's both from the stripe. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Bennett. Adams covering. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 19.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Pass to Bird. Now Adams. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bird. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. And here's Adams from the arc. The shot misses. Here's Bennett. No good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided.
35.
Delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently, and then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
On the court for Denver. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. 24 points for him.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Adams. Here's Scott. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Bennett. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Foul, first team foul. Shooting for Washington. Bennett taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for Denver, they're shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great.
Washington foul. Peters.
Lowry, he's checked in for Washington.
First team foul. In for Washington. Lowry.
The visitors with the ball. Right outside. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Puts up a 3. No good that time. And Washington the other way now. Out to the right wing. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Inside. Driving in. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Denver. Right. Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, Clark, when you joined the NBA in 1982, there were around 300 players. Nowadays, it's over 500.
Yeah, you know, some would argue that's more opportunities, which is factual, but also others would say it's a little watered down now. But there are more good players, so I think it's basically an expansion of the talent level we see across the world. And the world is where the game is played, and that continues to be demonstrated by the number of international players that continue to make a mark on the NBA. So overall, I think it's a good thing to see the number of players expand at the NBA level.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. On target from range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team foul. Shooting for Washington. Number 4. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Now Adams gets the 3 ball to go.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Bennett. Adams covering. Bennett can't hit.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for Denver, Braxton at the line for 1.
For Washington, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. There's the drive, and he dunks it down.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Lets the 3 fly. No luck on that one. And Washington the other way now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. For Denver, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Adams. Here's Knox. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Bennett. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And Denver shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Pass to Adams. The teardrop. Another shot. Can't capitalize inside.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And Washington shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Here's Bennett. Releases. Robbed. Down low. Pass to Knox. Unable to get that one. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Adams covering. 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
4th team foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Washington.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The visitors with the ball. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Washington with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Bennett.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lots of room. And the shot goes.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Adams with the ball. .143 left in the 4th quarter. Misses the 3.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Count it. Good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
The quick look, no good that time. And Washington shooting 55% for the game so far. Pass to Bennett. A minute 15 left in the final quarter. It's good from about 19 feet.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Adams. And it's in there.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And there's the drive. 13 feet out. Offensive rebound. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th. Can't hit that one. And Washington the other way now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Washington. Number.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
Good on both. Here's ABC. Pass to Bird. Here's ABC. Offline with a 3. Off target at the rim. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.